आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव। Azadi ka Safar with AIR News. India's glorious freedom struggle is one of the greatest struggles the modern world has ever witnessed. AIR News brings you a glimpse of the struggle every day. In today's episode, we will try to recreate some aspects of Netaji's life. On this day in 1945, it was reported that the plane in which Netaji was travelling had crashed near Taihoku airport in Taiwan, and he reportedly succumbed to injuries in a nearby Japanese military hospital. Let's unravel the momentous life of one of the bravest personalities of Indian freedom struggle.
Subhash Chandra Bose, endearingly called Netaji, was born on 23rd January 1897 in Cuttack. He graduated from the Calcutta University in 1919 and cleared Indian Civil Services exam in 1921. That a tiger cannot be caged for too long, the free-spirited Bose resigned from civil services upon being encouraged by Chittaranjan to work for his country's freedom than to be a slave of the British. Bose supported Swaraj and was also of the opinion that freedom is not given, it is taken. So he devised a strategy to free the motherland from the clutches of the foreigners. And there was no looking back.
At the start of the Second World War in 1939, he initiated a mass movement under which he started uniting people from all over the country. Since there was a massive response to his call, Bose was immediately arrested by the British. While under house arrest, he planned his dramatic escape. Bose grew a beard and left his house dressed as a Pathan so that the British could not identify him. On the night of January 19, 1941, Bose first went to Bihar and then via Peshawar, Kabul, Moscow and Rome finally reached Germany, where he met Hitler. He set up a Free India Center in Berlin and started the Azad Hind radio.
This is Subhash Chandra Bose speaking to Indians in East Asia. My countrymen in East Asia, while I am in Tokyo, I desire to address a few words to you, and I have no doubt that you will give them due consideration.
In 1943, Bose left for Southeast Asia to continue the fight for freedom. He revived the Indian National Army. Netaji named the regiments of INA after Gandhi, Nehru, Maulana Azad. There was also an all-women regiment named after Rani of Jhansi, Lakshmibai. Under Netaji's leadership, INA drew prisoners of war and thousands of civil volunteers. Bose wished to free India with the help of Japanese forces by fighting together against British Empire. When British forces captured the Malay Peninsula, Bose chose not to surrender and planned to continue the fight from Manchuria with the aim to get support from Soviet Union. While going to Manchuria, his plane crashed.
There is a controversy regarding the death of Bose. The Japanese aircraft in which Netaji was travelling on 18th August 1945 crashed, and Bose reportedly suffered severe burns. According to some reports, he died in a nearby Japanese hospital. It is believed that his body was cremated and his ashes were interred in the Renkoji temple in Tokyo, though there is a dispute if the ashes interred in the temple are indeed his. This has given rise to many theories that Bose may have survived the crash. Bose was described as patriot of patriots by Gandhiji. His voice continues to instill patriotism.
I do not know how many of us who are going to participate in the coming battles will survive to see India free. But whether we survive or not, whether we individually live to see India free or not, we are confident that India shall be free.
18th August is also the birth anniversary of Vijay Lakshmi Pandit. She was a politician and diplomat who holds the distinctions of being the first Indian woman to hold a cabinet post in pre-independent India and also the first woman president of the United Nations General Assembly. That brings us to the end of this episode of Azadi Ka Safar, AIR News ke Sang. See you in the next episode tomorrow.